Oh, here we go. Okay, now it's working. Hey, videos. I still can't set up my stream up. This is annoying. Alright, we're gonna do some defense replays and now I'm gonna get my my achievements. I think I rigged it though. That's not in the guild name. Hey, Amir. Hey, Perspiration. I saw that. Probably because like he's probably one of the like supports that can like take installations from far away. And I don't think everyone. I think people want his roar because that's the only thing like he's really good for that. My rank in Sam is pitiful. Like I'm barely top 10,000. But to be honest, like I'm not really pressed for a ranking. Oh, that's pretty fun. Like I actually have to like grind Sam for like the next 2 days because otherwise I'm not gonna make top 10k. Hey Charo, I lost to your base the other day. Last night. Hey High Five, yo, what's up? I don't think we are gonna get beat tonight. I think we're gonna get Itachi. Yeah, I lost to Charo last night. I timed out. Okay, so I think from my base yesterday, it starts at Twin Lions. So like I've already like watched replays and I know like what I'm going to adjust, but we'll see like how people tackle this. I'm not really sure. Like, I mean, we gotta. It's funny, but when you think about it, hold on, let me turn this down. Like Reddit and a Discord are like very small segments of the NxB community. Oh, we got. Oh, someone got hit by it, but it's not gonna. I'm probably gonna change that. Like, I've already kind of realized like what I'm gonna change. I was gonna. Yo, whenever I see that base, it makes me so anxious. I'm like, shit. I'm gonna really. I'm probably gonna time out. Like, I'm like pretty confident with that base if I have like EMS or like Ashura. Everyone else, I'm just like, okay, this is gonna be close. Alright, so I'm not sure if she saw the base because she's going down this side. That chakra hit was pretty good, so we'll keep that. Come on, let's get to the good stuff. Alright, there we go. So that's what I wanted. I want them to ult that room. He's probably gonna die. What I'll probably end up doing is moving this barricade up and the ceiling scroll up because they don't actually run that far back if they ult. So like this right here is pointless. So we'll move that up some. Hey Ice Skating. Hey KGS. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello. I kind of hate that she has Shizune. Otherwise, they would have gotten like confused here in darkness. There goes Utakata with the ultimate. So he wipes her team. I'll probably keep the. I'm not sure if I'll do with the cooldown. I might take that out, put more smoke bombs up, just to see how it works. For this room, I'm definitely gonna move the defenders up some, because on opposite sides, this is exactly what happens. People spawn them one at a time, and then it's kind of like GG. So I heard the V-Jump scans are out in Japan, but I don't think they've been translated or uploaded yet. But like I've been hearing like conflicting info about that, so I'm not sure like if they're actually out. So all that's left is the F4. So Ashura's dead, but the rest are still alive. So that defense debuff they have like works pretty well. Ren didn't use her ultimate. And if she had like 2 more seconds, she would have won. Yeah, so I'm gonna change those things in my fort, but we're gonna watch the rest of these replays first. Next we have another War Toby. So I feel like this base is gonna be like weak against certain characters, and War Toby is probably gonna be like one of them. Just because he can stall as well as I can. And they have a lot of damage when they're Toby. I feel like Night Guy is like, he's fun, but he's just gonna need like good support. Like I would run Night Guy in Tam, but like I know no one's going to run like, no one runs Summer Hinata, no one runs Shizune, no one runs V1 Tsunade. You might see a Rin, but they probably won't ult for you when you need it. So I don't know. I'll probably end up like running V1 Tsunade if I see like some Night Guys. The only thing that sucked here is that they all went to the left, landed on the right side. And I just noticed like his Minato has 121,000 HP because he got healed for 12,000 on the regen. So Utakata set up the invincibility field, which is kind of what I want, but now they're that seal for Edo Itachi is kind of like it's really vicious. Yeah, that's exactly. I feel like that's exactly what's gonna happen during team attack missions. Everyone's gonna be running Edo Itachi or Minato. It's just, it's so boring when they do that. It's like, yay, we have 3 other Minatos. Yeah, like this was GG. Honestly, like War Toby might be like one of the best gate crashers in the game. All right. So that was, I think we're like 4 for 6, 4 wins and 2 losses. So next is this Edo Itachi. I just like, I will kick all of the Minatos. I'll keep like the strongest one or the weakest one depending, but I'm not playing with 3 Minatos. Like if y'all want to do that, just solo. Like create your own game, solo, whatever. I'm not here for that. So we got a split, so that's good. We're gonna see where they ended up. Minato and Kalem are over here. They actually cleared everyone. I think because they run right past it, but they do get hit for the chakra, so that's okay. All right, so she's probably gonna die here. Yep. Oh, that's, yeah, that's bad. The one time that ceiling scroll and fence work. Let's speed this up a little bit. So like he cleansed himself. Did he cleanse himself? That's so weird. Like the replay shows like he used his bubble, but it didn't seem like to register. Yeah, they got wrecked by Itachi because that fireball is just too much. So probably we'll see like how many Itachis I get attacked by. If we get attacked by a lot, then I'll probably, I don't know what I'll do actually. Yeah, this room I'm gonna have to like completely rework because they just spawn them one at a time. I see Naruto like surprisingly a lot as a support, especially like in the upper Gokunen, because like he gets all the, I don't think like people use him like really well because they won't push him in, so he breaks everything. They'll kind of just run in and then like hope he roars, and he doesn't always do that. Yeah, like that's the other thing. Like I'm not sure how, like it's pretty cool. I like the crows. I'm not sure how I feel about like the auto aim aspect of it though. So he sealed everyone. Rin doesn't get sealed, of course. She uses her ultimate, and that looks like they're gonna die. Yep. Like pretty much like for Itachi, like you gotta hope. If he solo gate crashes and you have an insta-cast Rin, they're not gonna win probably. But who's next? So we have Ty Girl. So again, like this first room is working really, really well because we are getting that split almost every time. So that's really awesome. Yeah, see, everyone, like, every replay I've had, someone's running, KLM, Naruto. And they're actually, like, a smart Itachi player. I think we, I don't know, I think they might. It'll be interesting. I think, like, last time I only missed, like, one round of Tool, and that was Rin's. Alright, so yeah, like the crows are kind of like, it's a lot. I think they're release nature, so like you can set up like a release resistances, but you'll still get confused. So I'm not sure like how much. Yeah, again, it's like one at a time spawn. But they're actually like a pretty good Itachi player. They're not like rushing ahead or anything like that. They're playing pretty well. And the timing on that was pretty good. They kind of realized my Rin wasn't insta-cast, so they immediately went in afterwards when the coast was clear and ulted. That's good. Yeah, that's GG. I almost feel like He does so much damage. Like, yeah, those curls do a lot. But like, it's really like the dual ailments that like will mess you up because he has seal and confusion, and you can only like defend against one at a time, which is why I think. Who is next? That was Tiger. So we have Shikadai. They have to. I feel like they have to make everyone 7-star at a certain point because everyone is going to need those additional tools or those additional cards for stats or resistances. Because if everyone is getting like these dual, like normally I would say like it's okay like if you could defend against one ailment, but if they're like releasing a lot of units with these dual ailment things, then I think to balance the game efficiently or effectively, they're gonna have to give everyone 7-star eventually. See, this is the oh my, like every person is running like the same team. Edotachi, Minato, Wara, Kala. That's the second time that's worked. But not even really because he killed him. Yeah, no, like, you can't defend against CP attacks unless you have invincibility. Which is why I'm like, yeah, CP attacks are like the new counter for iframes because even if you iframe it, usually, like, and typically, like, the longer your iframe is, the better it is. But if you're getting attacked for your CP as you're getting attacked for your, as you're iframing, like if you have a 4-second iframe and someone's hitting you for CP at the same time, it's now detrimental to iframe. You can't like just you can't spam your iframe. Like you really have to like, okay, this is something I need to avoid. This is something I need to iframe. So it's becoming like a lot more skill based. And I have to like actually fight an Itachi on defense where I have to see how well I can dodge his crows, but I didn't pull his re-kit, so I can't even like mess around with it. It kind of sucks. Right, so we got like a full split. So let's see what Madara does. We're gonna have to change his defense order because he did not seal at all. They're both died. And these three are together. Hey Liquid, what's up? Hey Drift Eye. Yeah, like it's so like that's exactly what it's like. It's like exactly what you said, Nathan. They are like it's insurance for like everything. You know, if your AI, if you're trying to like battle a defender, and your AI is like running around for installations. Oh, he got killed by Minato too. So we're gonna change this stuff. I think that was everything. Was that the Minato replay? Yeah. So we're gonna change the things. We're gonna make those changes, and then we're gonna do attack missions in the right order. Same. So for this one, we're gonna get rid of this, mostly because it doesn't seem to be doing anything. So instead, we'll replace this with a CP trap, one of the CP installations. Where is it? Do I have 7? I do have 7. So I'll put that here, and we'll actually just put these up close. Whenever you can hide installations, hide them. For this one, we'll move this up about here. This way they can't actually run. We can't move this back anymore, which is kind of unfortunate. That's fine. For these guys, we're going to move them up, and we're actually going to put the HP trap here. Because now we're going to crowd the Minatos that come into this room. We gotta take all this out. Essentially, like I want if a Renato comes in this room and they use their trap clear, or Itachi comes in this room and they use their trap clear, I want them to die. Let's just. Oh wow, these are pretty expensive. And we have enough for like one. Actually, so we'll see how that does. For this one, I do like this, but we're gonna see how he does without it. We're gonna put on the front. We're gonna put a pot here instead, so we get 3 more slots. And then so we have, where's that mirror? We're gonna move the mirror up here. This is fine here. I'm gonna move this up to this corner. We're gonna put another smoke bomb in the center, and then we'll put another mirror trap over here as well. I think we have one more. So this is for the AI that rushes, because this pot should still whoops. This pot should still bait their AI out, so if they do like try to like be patient and trap clear, as soon as these AI people run out, they'll get trapped in tornado trap, hopefully spawning both of them, or getting like set near at least a mirror trap, setting off the what's his face. If this doesn't work, then we might change this tornado trap into a bear trap. Alright, so I think this is working okay. This is fine. So we'll leave it like that for a little bit, and then we'll check the replays again tomorrow. I rarely skip defenders. Like, I'll only skip a defender if I don't have enough CP or I don't feel like I have enough time. Mostly because, like, especially like if you can't pull units, the only time you're gonna get a chance to practice against them is if you're fighting them. So you need to like get as much experience as you can. Otherwise, like you're putting off the inevitable. Because then when you have to fight them, you're not gonna know how to fight them. So like, I'd rather get it out the way sooner, even if they seem troublesome. It's like, okay, let's just get this shit over with. You'll kick my ass, I'll kick your ass, and then eventually like I'll know how you work and I'll kick your ass a lot. Like right now, like yesterday, like when I just got, I don't know why it's so weird. But like when I was playing with War Toby with a bad kit, I feel like I was doing a lot better. And now like that I have this kit, I'm like overconfident, so I'm doing a lot worse. And like I also gotta realize like my War Toby is not set up for like offense. Like I'm more like an evasion type Toby. Like I need to like bait the enemy, wait for them to give me like a clear shot for my tornado, and set up my sub. So like I'm not gonna where is he going? So I need to be a little bit more patient with how I do things. I need to get that at a higher level too. Hey Tommy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is kind of annoying. Kabuto, 7th Hokage. 7th Hokage has like 8, 6, that's 14. 14 traps in that room. I do have units with slow. Kisame has slow, and then Utakata has slow. I feel like I took too much time over here. Oh, too close. That bear trap. Yeah, no, I do have slow. Kisame has slow, and then Utakata has slow. And usually, like I use Kisame just usually traps him with the water prison. I can just like run up in them, or I just gotta let them run to me more. Like I don't really have to go to people. I just like need to iframe, let them like literally stand on my avatar, and then just fire tornado them. This was like spawning. Like I can probably push. This is annoying. Oh, I got all of them. Oh, that's pretty cool. That was 6, so that means there's, what, 4 more? probably the one there, and there's probably one here. Let's see if there's one in the center. Nope. That's three. Well played, my friend. Well played. I gotta now check the corners because this person is one of those tricky people. Oh, hey, Kasana. Alright. Shit. That was, yeah. If you have it set up first, yeah. Because, I don't think it's, like, done like his typical buff. Like, so typically, like, buffs are made so they don't do them unless, like, they're around, like, 80% health. Unless, like, they change the AI behavior, which is possible. But, yeah, for some reason, as soon as an enemy spawns, and if they're, like, who else does this? I'm trying to think of another character that does this. But typically, like, if they even, like, register an enemy in the room, and it's in his first slot, he immediately camoes. It's like a zero range jutsu, kind of. Otherwise, like, if you put the fireball first, or, like, the tornado first, he'll typically do those if they spawn at range, or he registers enemies at range. I'm not sure if that answered your question. I hope that answered your question. So I think, like, the range on that's only, like, 7 or 6 tiles. Yeah, because I can't hit that from here. I'm just like, I think I like right here. Yeah. Oh yeah, Genjutsu was in the first room. That's annoying. Shit. She wasn't confused. Hey, hey Dash, my fucking music. Hey Finish. Hey Dash. I think I have like two more. Okay, so two more, and then I think I'm gonna get a bot base now though. Yeah. The problem is like if I lose my team, I run like really low on time. And it makes me take like unnecessary risks. So I kind of have to I have to either do the beginning like I definitely have to like set up my base to deal with those Genjutsu traps in the first room, figure out the best way to do that, or just like realize my team is going to get split and then just let them get split and then work from there. So I save those 20 seconds because I don't think I can snipe installations with him from the first room that well. So it's like something I'll practice on my own time, but like when I'm actually doing bases, I'll have to just kind of like bite the bullet. Or even if I push in Kisame first, that might work. I gotta figure that out. I don't have Edohashi. For top 10,000, you're gonna need over 1 billion. I think I'm at like 9,900. I might be over 10,000 now because when I woke up this morning, I was at 9,900. I'll check really quick. Yeah, so you need over 1 billion points to make top 10,000 now. Which we're gonna do like right after this mission. Alright. So there's no installations here, so I can actually chop clear and take my time. While we're in the first room, Edo Itachi, so I gotta watch out for the CP drain. Kankuro at the back. Shishui, that's Night Guy without an ultimate, so that's gonna be interesting to fight. I don't think people underrate War Tsunade. Like, I think it's kind of like accepted that she's a very, very good character, and she has like a lot of setups that she can do. There's a lot you can do with War Tsunade. I don't really like her as a support too much though, because like her heal is attack based, which is why like I'm running her on this team that kind of is supposed to use a lot of invincibility, so that way she has a lot of time to attack. And if I use Utakata, then I can just like set up invincibility fields around her, so she can't be like sealed or anything like that, which makes it even easier. So there's a Genjutsu back there. So we're gonna actually stun him here, and then we're gonna run and get the Genjutsu. Oh, funny meeting you here. Oh, they already killed him once. Okay, cool. I don't remember if there's someone in that back room, but we're gonna skip it right now. This is just for. This is Kenkro who's gonna spawn now, and I'm gonna die. I was not expecting the that tornado trap, but that was well good. Yeah, you're not gonna. I don't think you're gonna make it unless like you somehow pull a Nitachi ultimate today. I'm actually gonna run in my base really quick because I need to like figure this out. There's 3 installations here. Can't see the smoke. I get it, yeah. It's too close to the wall. Damn. Okay. Yeah, surprise technicians. By playing very fast and playing a lot. I mean, like, some of the bot, like, I have, no, we're not doing that. I mean, but see, that's the thing, like, and that's why, like, I do practice these methods, because, like, yeah, it's not easy, but eventually, like Bornade, like we talk about V1 Itachi, like he was the best character in the game at some point, but now you can't do what you used to do with V1 Itachi. Like same way, but Kankuro, you can't play the same way you used to play with Kankuro. The game changes, and you have to like adapt to that. And the best way to adapt to that is to kind of like get used to different playstyles. Because like that's why, like in my opinion, a lot of people quit not just because of the power creep, but because the units they've pulled on, who they thought were the best, they get outpaced. And when they get outpaced, they realize I spent all this, I spent all this currency on this character, and now they're not the best anymore. I feel cheated, and it's like, but that's the state of the game. That's the state of the game. The game changes. So like the best way to keep up with that is to get, like, I'll talk about this a lot, but get as much experience as you can playing with different characters so you can adapt to those changes. Like I have a seal team, I have a paralyzed team, I have a confusion team, I have an invincibility team. I have all these teams, I have all these different play styles. So like if I ever like want to like seriously like grind for top 10 attack missions or stuff like that, or if I want to win, I can win. Like I play for practice sometimes, and then I play to win. And if I play to win, I can play to win because I know the best team for this situation, and I practice with these different teams. Someone posted on the Reddit like Six Tails be vibing. It was so funny. That had me cracking up. That made my day. They had like some techno music, and the screen changed all these different colors, and he was just like doing his little wobbly head dance. It was so funny. Because like Monato's the best right now, and everyone who spent like 5,000 shields on Minato, like they're having fun. They're like, yeah, the game is easy, and eventually 2 months from now, 3 months from now, Monato's not going to be the best, and they realize they spent $8,000, or not $8,000, 8,000 shinos getting all these keys, and they're just like, my 7-star character is, he's not top tier anymore. So and so beats them easily. So and so is a lot much better. Bandai is cheating us. It's pay to win. Why can't I pull the best unit all the time? That's what happens. If you don't have to boost ultimate, expert is definitely better than master. Like I could try to do master with Itachi, but it would take too long in my opinion. Even though I would get more points overall, so I might do that later when it's not like such a time crunch. No, like Ben, that's just a glitch. Like some like she'll just be like, I can't say what I want to say on stream, but she'll be like, she'll Dave Chappelle your seal, or Rick James. She'll be like, I'm Rick James, and she just will like toss it off like, you sealed me, ha, I'm Rin, can't seal me. Um, I don't know what's up with that. I really don't. Cause like that's happened to me before, like a couple of times. I was like, "Oh, this game is like I got this in the bag." I sealed Rin. There's 8 seconds left. She can't use her ultimate. It's done deal. And then she'll be like, "Gambariru," and then it's like, really, really. Like I think that's like a glitch, man. That's a glitch, and then that corner glitch. That corner glitch is like literally the most annoying glitch in the game for me right now. No, yeah, yeah. No, I'm not saying like. And that's the thing. Like when I talk about like meta mains and stuff like that, I'm not saying like by any means they're bad characters or people who use meta characters are like bad players. Um, I'm just saying like, and I think like even like to a certain extent, we talk about like pay to win versus free to play, but I think even in free to play players, there's two different types of tiers of players. There's the free to play players who are like watching the game, and they're like looking at the past, and they're looking at the trends and the patterns, and they're like able to anticipate what they need and what's coming, and they spend their Shinos like in a very intelligent way, and they build on their teams like in a very thorough and methodical way, versus the ones who are spending like very, very impulsively. And the ones who are spending impulsively are having issues, versus the ones who are like more experienced, and they're like, I know how this game works. Bandai does this. We're gonna get this character, but I can wait because I know down the line I'm gonna be able to pull in the character I want, and I've saved up 5,000, 3,000 Shinos, and this will be good for me. I would go X. Martian, how many points do you have right now? Because like, I think we have what, a day and a couple of hours left. Let's see. Alright, rank 15. Yeah, we have a day and 11 hours left. If you can grind for like, I want to say, a total of 5 hours a day, then you should, depending on how close you are to top 10,000 or 1 billion, you should be able to make it. Yeah, but that's the thing, like, a lot of this game is like comparing units too. Like, I was on Reddit the other day, and someone was like, EMS Sasuke sucks, Minato is better. And it's like, okay, well, if you're looking, like, EMS Sasuke is not Minato. It's a different play style. It's a different, like, people play, it's just so weird. Like, I like characters that have a lot of iframe. Like, I love iframe characters. Like, so Utakata is like kind of perfect for me. When Neji first came out, I think Kaiten Kaisha was like one of the longest iframes, so that was perfect for me. Summer Hinata has a lot of iframes, so that's perfect for me. EMS now has like really, really good iframes. Yeah, like, people like to play different ways. So it's like, you don't compare. It's like comparing apples to oranges. I hate to be like so cliche, but it is. It's like, I'm not playing Minato, I'm playing AMS. So there's no reason for me to compare the two to each other because they're completely different. If you have, 650 million. You would need to do like, let's see. I'm doing what? Like, I'm averaging 4 million points like every 3 minutes. So that's what? 4 million times 20. What's 4 million times 20? That's 80 million. So it's like 80 million an hour. So 80 million an hour times 5 hours. That's 400 million. Yeah, so if you played 5 hours, at like a 4 million 3-minute pace, you should be good. If you want to play like longer, I would actually recommend like playing longer than 5 hours. Not at a time, like, of course, like spread out. You don't have to do like any gaming marathons. But you're probably gonna need at least like 10 hours of hardcore Sam time to like get his ultimate at this point. Of course, like, the faster you go, the better. Yeah, like when Madara first released, like not even like Edo Madara, but V1 Madara, like I loved his counter. His counter was like honestly like one of the best things to me because just like the way the AI reacts to it, it's just like before like they wouldn't like now they run around it because they're smart, but before they would just be like you could run into an enemy, just set it up, and they'd like be middle in their jutsu, and he'd be like, boom, hit them with that wave. It was so cool, and I was like, oh, I hope Neji gets something like this, and then he got body blow. I was like, yes. This is a little bit harder to do now because like you gotta catch the mid animation, but countering enemies is still like one of my favorite pastimes. No, there was no. Oh, he's so annoying with this jumping. Yeah, go to Martian, then go definitely for expert. Because like as someone who was trying to run master earlier and like had to be like, you know what, this is like beyond what I can do right now. I had to move down to expert. It's better to get the consistent points and the consistent wins. It's a better management of your time. Right? It's like there's so much like you get bored, you go to someone new. That's also why I tell people like to craft tools. Like craft your tools because that's gonna impact how well and how quickly you can move on to other characters beyond roundup. Like if you're just pulling for roundup tools or roundup characters, you're still limiting yourself a little bit. Um, but yeah, yeah, like definitely like when it like honestly, like I said, like I've only almost quit this game once because I was kind of like I don't know, like I was just going through a lot at that time. But like this guild is probably like Trigrams is like definitely like they make the game a lot more fun for me. My ultimate level is level 6. Let me double check, but I believe it is level 6. It's fun, like it's so weird because like there's different like aspects of the community, and like one aspect I like really enjoy, and the other one's kind of just like, why y'all like this? We'll see. Like I want to like do some stuff. Um, yeah, it's level 6 ultimate. I don't think he's gonna hit me with that wave. Yeah, like that's no. I mean, like, yeah. So I agree with that to a certain extent, Kaizen. Because, but I've seen people, and I've done it myself, where like the first day, I've kind of like been like kind of slow. Like I've been like at the bottom of the top 100, or even mid like 1,000, and then by day two, I'm just like, all right, you know what? This is a pace I can really like. I can just kill, and I'll go up to like top 10. Like that's what I did with intro, not this not the last intro, but the one before that. I was like, okay, it's like, oh, like this pace actually isn't bad. I can kill this pace, and then I went for like top 10 rank. But yeah, it's like, but that's like I had a level 8 ultimate. My Indra is like pretty strong, so it's like I had a lot going for me with Indra. But like yeah, you definitely gotta be aware of like what tools you have and like how much damage you're doing, and that's how if you're doing that and you're starting late, then then you're definitely gonna have issues. Oh damn, that's pretty. That's really good, Kaizen. You're like you're making like top. You're top 1,000 with a level 8 OG ult. I would use both. I would use Yadamir. Oh, you know what? I don't know, cause his defense debuff is like pretty useful here. I'm not sure if it's worth it to take off Yadamir. Um, Granted, like you don't really need Yadamir for like expert if you like know the patterns and you can like dodge everything pretty easily. But like I'm just gonna be honest. I don't have his crow, so I don't know how well it does for the sand bosses. Maybe I think someone in the chat might know better than me, to be honest. Yeah, but I'm not sure like because hitting for like what 300,000 HP with the shurikens, and like to be honest, this Itachi like isn't really geared towards offense. Like if you see like my attack, I'll just show stats really quick. Because I didn't want to like I'm going for top 10,000, so I'm not like trying to like really. Oh, well, it's like 23,000 because of the boost. But normally like my Itachi's attack isn't above 15,000. It's like around 14 or 13,000. So if you have like a 17,000 attack Itachi, you can probably do like a lot more damage. He's so annoying. Watch him jump over it. No free to play cherry. It was a cool summer day in April of 2017. You know what? I really liked this game. Entered in my credit card information, hit confirm, and then those red jewels were just they're deposited. I did like what? I don't even know like what banner it was that made me like want to be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna spend some money on this. I don't remember the banner. But yeah, it was in April. It was like a month or 2 weeks after I started. I was like, I'm gonna give myself a Shino allowance. I'll spend $20 a week. And then like the toolkit started dropping, and I was just like, oh, this is fun. And then the stat cards, and I was just like, oh, I gotta get that. And it's just like, it went downhill from there. No, so this is like, this is the only gacha game I play. I've played like a couple of others, like free to play ones. Like there was like this idle game called what was it? Um, like Taoist something. It was like one of those cultivation games. I don't know, it was pretty fun for a little bit, but then I got bored, and I was like, okay, NxB. And then I played what was the other one? I played one from. This was before like NxB. I played one called Deck Storm. It was like a card, one of those competitive card games. And that was like, I know people say like this game is pay to win, but that game was like super pay to win. Like even the PVE content, it was so hard. Like you needed to spend money to like compete in that game. Like period. I spent like a lot of money on that game. And then it went defunct like in a month. Not in a month, like 2 months. After 2 months, like imagine spending like $500 on a game and then like they they go like bankrupt or they defunct. It was so annoying. I like had to call Google to because it was like I think it was like fraudulent. And then the other one was like Blood Brothers, but then like I tried to like the Yu-Gi-Oh one. I didn't really like that because it wasn't like the rules I was used to. And then my ex was like, "Oh, you should play this game." And I was just like, "Okay." And I started like NxB and I was like hooked. This was like the first like gotcha game. I was like, oh damn, like I really really like this game. Like I play like a real game. Like I would be playing like my PS3 or like PS4. I've never played God of War. Oh no, you mean for like the PS? I've played like the old school God of War, like not the recent ones. I played like what was it? The one on the PS2, or was it like I think like what was it the PS2 or PS3? That was like the first God of War I played, and then like I did like the challenges on like one of my friends' things. I remember like you had to like get some items and stuff like that. And I like closed my eyes and like pulled the trigger, and I was like, oh cool, this is pretty fun. Um, No, I haven't played Ghost of Tsushima, and like I really, really love like those open world games, but it's like I know like oh god, if I like start playing that game, I would be playing it for like hours. Like the last game I kind of played like that, that like I really, really enjoyed was Shadow of Mordor. Like I actually used to like stream Shadow of Mordor, um, because like the combat was just so fluid. Like I like love those like stealth action games with like heavy combat systems where you can do like the parry kills or like the stealth kills. Like before Assassin's Creed got like what was it? Very like triple A title. I liked Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 and 3, and then like after they started like releasing Assassin's Creed every year, I was just kind of like, this is getting like you guys have kind of like milked this too much. Um, but yeah, like I would have to like I'm definitely gonna probably like pick up Ghost of Tsushima at one time, at some point. But I'm probably gonna like wait until like things wind down in NxB a little bit for me. Because like right now like I'm still like very very like heavy into this game. And, like honestly, like, I'm probably like I think like at this point I'm a lifer for NxB. Like I'm not gonna quit this game. Like I'll play this game until like everything is done. And I don't even mean like done like they stop releasing new content. I mean like when they close down the server, like that's when I'll stop. If I get Ghost of Tsushima, I'll stream it. Um, Actually, you know what? Because like I still have like a bunch of old like Xbox 360 games and PS3 games, and I was kind of like looking at this website to kind of like sell them, but like not like my classics because like some of the classics are actually like pretty like um, games appreciate pretty well, like depending on like how niche and like how rare they are. Um, and like I had like a trade-in value of like what I think it was like $100, which is like better than I would have got like at GameStop. So I might like trade that in for like Ghost of Tsushima. I was thinking about like a game, or put it towards a PS5. I don't know yet. Um, but I'm like gonna probably like hold on to like my rare games for like 10 more years and then see like how expensive they get. Because I also like those the RTS, not RTS, the strategy games. Like I'm not sure if anyone's like a Final Fantasy fan, but like Final Fantasy Tactics, that was my shit. I would play Final Fantasy Tactics for like 24 hours, like sometimes. Like I shit you not, like 24 hours. Like just bathroom breaks and like food breaks, but like hardcore gaming sessions. Oh dear. Do they really? Oh, that's interesting. I really, really want to like. So I tried another single for Itachi and still got nothing. So I'm just like, at this point, it's just not meant to happen. Like this is the first time Itachi has like turned his back on me. I'm kind of I'm surprised, but you know, the shaft happens to everyone. We all get shafted. Um, let's. Oh, I did something for Oh, I don't have Final Fantasy 6. Um, let's see what do I still have like I have like disc 3 and disc 2 of Final Fantasy 7. I have I have like I have like the first half of Final Fantasy 8. I think Final Fantasy 8 was like 4 discs. I have like disc 1, 2 and 4. I'm missing disc 3. Um I did summon for Itachi, but I just didn't get him. I didn't summon for Madara. I skipped Madara. Mostly because like I can wait for him. Oh, is it really? I tried like, what was so that was like the one that was a mobile game I tried to get into. Like I downloaded the game, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius I think it's called or something like that, and I just couldn't. Um, like it just seemed like overly complex. All right, we're gonna see where I'm at. So let's do a couple, and I'm gonna have to like get off soon. I don't like this song. This song's getting on my nerves. like Final Fantasy Tactics is like honestly, like I feel like Bandai is like very slick. Um, Mostly because like they don't answer questions. Like if you send like I sent a support ticket about EMS, and I'm like 95% sure they watch like the content creators of this game to see what they're doing, because it's not only are the content creators like advertising for them, they essentially like get free market research. Like all they gotta do is like look up a content creator and then see like what the comments are, stuff like that. I heard like they don't go on Reddit because the Reddit is pretty toxic. But like I'm pretty sure like they watch the content creators, but they don't answer questions. Like I was so after I got like after I saw how badly EMS did with his level 8 ultimate, I was like, is this actually like intended? And they were like, we don't answer questions about strategies or usage during a like about it was like some generic email, but it was like worded very carefully. So like, yeah, they're pretty which makes me think like there's more to it than just like low damage, but I don't think anyone really has like the patience for that when surprise attack missions. Alright, so we're gonna do we're gonna check where I'm at. Alright, yeah, so I jumped up like 400. Yeah, so we're gonna I'll finish the 6,000 serum at. Let's see. This daily. Like I'm also like trying to get back in the habit of for at least like the dailies of doing at least 4 or 5 refreshes on these per day, because I do need the materials to craft new tools for like the units I really like. Yeah, I don't think I have good like amount of other crit scrolls. Alright, so I'm gonna do one more attack mission and then I'm probably gonna end the stream. Oh, hold on, I didn't see this question. Should I save my ult for Arctins for Night Guy or should I use them to get Edo Itachi's ult? I mean, for me, like, it really would depend on, like, how often you're going to use Night Guy. If you're not going to use them, like, pretty consistently, it's probably not worth using frogs on. But, like, if you're going to put them in your base or, like, use them long term, then it is, but only if you like him more than Hedo Itachi. I didn't even see this base. was 1, 2, 3. It's 12, 14, 15. 18. 6, 9. That's 11. Just 3 more. Put it on the second row. I thought he was over here. Shit. Oh, I can slide. I don't need to. I don't know why I'm rushing this. Like, I have a minute and 1 defender. That's fine. Alright, at least we went out on a 3-star win. I can take that. I think that's so. Alright, yes, I'll be back tomorrow. Is this okay, there's no desktop audio.